Maintain it, change your oil, change your fluids, keep it going, put on the brake guard.
Something about filling gaping holes.
Oh, yeah. Pleasure. My pleasure. So this is our brand new A bike that we've been developing for the past little bit. It is a base model 2018 Ducati Panigale V4. We opted to go through for a base model due to the fact that the motors are exactly the same. The only thing you were paying for was forged wheels and Olin suspension. I already had Olin suspension that I upgraded to put on the V4 here, and I have an Olin's rear shock as well. Plus the fact that I've been racing the Panigales for 5 years now, I have 6 sets of forged wheels. So for me to spend the extra $7,000 to get parts I already had didn't make much sense, since the motors were exactly the same, and we were going to strip the bike down and do exactly what we're doing to it, which is race it. There's nothing wrong with the show forks, they're actually really, really good. But I had these in the cupboard, so if you're going to have them, might as well use them. Again, we put forged wheels on, one of our many sets. The rear shock is a TTX Olin's that has a remote reservoir, which is what I've heard is only one of 2 in North America at the moment, or when we bought it was one of only 2 in North America. We did wrap the tank due to the fact that our bikes are white and you can only buy the bike in red. So we wrapped the tank instead of painting it, and yes, we didn't wrap it all because bodywork fills this area, so it was easier to go around, or just not to have to go through the Velcro high-end stuff that Ducati's made these bikes with now. Obviously for racing, we race wired everything. I had a bunch of titanium fasteners and I had them all drilled, and then I realized that between the older generation stuff like my V2s and the sub 49Rs that I was racing, the bolts are a different length, so these bolts are shorter than the ones that I've had previously, so all of my titanium bolts that were drilled and ready to go to put on this bike don't fit. So we're back to drilling just stock stuff. We put the GB racing covers on, obviously, because you need them for racing. You have to cover your clutch and your stator cover, and of course you race wire everything as well. Now, most of you have heard of or have seen the exhaust system. We'll get into that a little bit later.